we are making our way through the final act of the Amphoreus story here in Honkai Star Rail. And we went through so much last time, including learning about the origins of Cyrene and the mysterious 13th Titan, the Demiurge. We learned that the Demiurge was in fact the Titan that represented the original purpose of the Spectre Delta-ME13, or Amphoreus. That is, to find the prime mover of life. That was what it was originally intended to calculate, but Lygus/Xandar kind of gave up on that and discarded that part of Amphoreus. But meanwhile, the Demiurge, through all of these past occurrences, was listening to Cyrene as Cyrene came and brought the memories of those occurrences to be stored within the Matrix, to ensure that the memories of all those cycles and all the people within them were not lost or forgotten. And perhaps, I don't know what the Remembrance was planning to do with those memories, but nonetheless, Cyrene and the Demiurge kept each other company for that whole time, with the Demiurge learning to be kind and gentle and to be a good person, honestly, eventually culminating in Cyrene allowing them to take her name and form to go and see stories or write stories and tell them to the people of this world and hopefully change the fate of Amphoreus. This inevitable, futile fate of trying to fight Iron Tomb. And that brings us to here. I think I did a good summary of last episode. Alright. We also know that our friends outside of Amphoreus are preparing for battle against Iron Tomb as well. And Lygus and the geniuses are trying to... They're fighting for some reason, I'm still not sure. And the Great Matrix was all destroyed when they were there, because Lygus tried to destroy the Demiurge, but couldn't, because it has already become something much more than they ever could have dreamed of in this world of just ones and zeros and logic. Perhaps they could never understand the prime mover of life was so deeply connected to our emotions and fear, and most of all, lament and love, that these things drive the world forward. Alright, cool. Let's get started because there's a lot to get through still, I think.
Memmy. Mem.
Remember when it was just Mem talking to us like this at the beginning of the story? We didn't even know where Mem came from. And now we know that Mem was probably Demiurge Cyrene, because it sounds like Demiurge became the Cyrene of this cycle, in this cycle, and the previous Cyrene, the Philia Cyrene of every cycle, passed on their will to the Demiurge. That must be you then.
Mem. Memmy. Mem.
Aww.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you.
Aww.
Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
The one walking beside me has always been...
Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament.
So our Cyrene was not the original Philia Cyrene, but was already Demiurge, taking the form and the will and memories of Philia Cyrene.
I am the first new spore. Amphoreus' heart. The Demiurge.
I see. Makes sense.
What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
Aww. At the end, that first ripple.
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
I see. Well, after all this time traveling with you, it's great to know. I think it's really a relief to know that you've got your memories back. And perhaps that... Well, I suppose... I suppose in this final act, the biggest thing is finding closure to all the unanswered questions we have. And now I think we finally have answers about the origins of Mem, our dear companion on this journey. The product of all this nurture and love that the original Cyrene gave to this Cyrene, the lost Titan. I'm glad that we can walk together on this final leg of this long path together. Should I call you Mem, Cyrene, or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once.
Yeah, of course.
I want you to call me Cyrene.
Okay then, we'll keep calling you Cyrene.
That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Yes. And you carry her will and spirit with you now. Of course, it's her blessing to you. You can't be separated from her no matter what.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
Amphoreus' heart. The discarded heart is finally filled with love. You are one of the keys to defeating Iron Tomb. If mind and body become one, there may be a way to stand up against Iron Tomb. That's right. If you are the core of Amphoreus, of course you must be the key to defeating all that has become evil in this mindless husk of a body that is Iron Tomb, trying to steal Noose's head, or whatever analogy Lygus was using. Destroy it from within. I'm sad because when we say it's destroy it from within, it sounds pretty clear that we're going to lose a lot of our friends here in Amphoreus. But this is what we've been fighting for all along. This has been the moment we have been waiting for.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body.
That's right.
The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then...
You put it that way, you realize that she's the Alphalin, and Amphoreus is Alphaless. But on a much, much bigger scale. Or she's the good Anankos, and Amphoreus is the bad Anankos. Anyway. But all these cases of thinking they could discard all that was good. Or, in many cases, what they perceive to be emotional and weak. But in truth, that was the most precious part of this entity of all.
And what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
Well, that would be lovely. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be that easy, but it would be nice if it was.
Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
You have always been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase. Let's move forward together with the Trailblaze. That's right! Together, let's write the finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene.
Aww.
The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment,
She's free!
friend.
Demiurge Cyrene is free! Oh, what was that sound? That sounded ominous. Okay, you guys are still here.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves.
That's how you...
Philia 093 persevered
plan.
for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus.
Yes.
Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to
I
fight
see.
against their other half. Iron Tomb.
That's the full picture story there. All the puzzle pieces together. Oh, it makes sense. Okay.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them.
I see. And then, of course, with Orynyx. Orynyx sort of being the medium that... our meeting place between us and Mem. Oh, it all makes sense. Why isn't he voiced? And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart.
Yes.
A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
It's incredible. Because this whole thing is... how can, I guess, the prisoners within a simulation rebel and break free from that simulation? With Phynon, his persistence of collecting the core flames gave him the power to hold on. Well, he had to hold on until the deliverer arrived, and that gave him the power to fight Nanook. And in Cyrene's case, she rebelled until she could turn even the ones and zeros of code into the awakened heart and consciousness of Amphoreus. Awaken that heart that was sealed away.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been.
That's
Your
right.
defeat is already set in stone.
You know, it's so weird to see that shield in the background because it's just the reminder of, yeah, we started on this like ancient mythological adventure and now we're inside a literal supercomputer. With high-tech stuff everywhere.
There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make
I
everyone
think the
lose
bridges
face at the
are
end.
very much burned, in my opinion.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment.
Right. But that was 30 million lifetimes ago.
Not only that, Madam Herta, please.
Look how strong she is
consider
now.
This possible. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator. A giant of the destruction.
That's such twisted logic.
Be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
No.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093?
Yeah.
Even after 30 million cycles?
Yeah, you tell him, Herta.
The facts above only
So
await the
tired of
arrival
Lygus at this point. I'm
of
so
both
ready to be done with
they
him.
calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar won Kuwabara.
Wasn't this the beginning of the story? Herta was trying to attract the attention of Nous. I think Nous's attention is going to be, let's just say, is very much going to be attracted by this
You branded
incident.
Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory?
Also, it's kind of insane. Nous is an Eon created by Xandar. Don't you think Xandar himself should be the Eon?
I pity
I
you,
don't
Xandar.
understand. All I know is I'm so ready to be done with you, Lygus Xandar.
Don't need your pity.
I can tell.
Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want and paint the future they
Well, I mean,
imagined.
If he, whether or not he is the Eon, if he is the Eon, we should be even more
Shall complete
scared.
my duty.
But he isn't. He's the creator of the Eon,
Let
which
them to complete
actually should make him
their
even more powerful than an Eon.
query. The destruction
Actually,
of the self.
power is all relative, so this is all getting very...
What hubris. And what if you
Yeah,
fail?
what hubris.
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him?
I know, that's the problem, is... You're literally dealing with somebody millions of years old. Pretty much nothing will surprise him at this point. There's no way to get under this guy's skin. Literally, he's just persistent. He's not human. That's the problem.
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want
Don't
to
want
test
to.
the resolve
Don't do Amphoreus
of a dead
again.
man.
Just imagine millions of years ago, Amphoreus happens again. That'd be so bad.
That's excellent.
Yeah?
Oh,
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
Yeah, you do that. Write yourself a new research article. Xander wrote one. Now you write one. We're talking metaphorically, but still.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy.
his chopped off
We're gonna
head.
break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off.
How is Iron Tomb's
It's time to
seal
go meet
not
your
already
pets,
broken? Who's responsible
Senior
for cool
Society member.
protocols? Mistletoe. Alright. Here we go. Where are we headed to now? Nightmare's Echo. Oh my gosh. Are we leaving Amphoreus? Where do we go? Okay.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
Oh, I don't like how it looks like an egg. Like, that looks like a salmon egg. I mean, why? I guess what else would it look like? It's just, considering we're dealing with an inorganic life form, it's just very eerie how similar this looks like to an egg. If you know. Why are you still here? I thought we were gonna leave him behind.
Well, it will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
Yeah, I know
View's
that's what
pretty
you
good
want.
here. All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
Oh? Okay, beacon.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Okay. Very specific ingredients. Good thing we have both of those. Herta, what are you planning?
Anyone with eyes can
Yeah.
see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the Destruction's hands.
Hey, are we all ready to deal with Iron Tomb in case you unleash Iron Tomb right now? Are we prepared? Is everybody else prepared for this?
Can't you
I guess that's
see
what the
what's
beacon's
going
for.
on, Scrollum?
Why are we just leaving
Conscience
Lygus's
is
head back
very
there? We should be like, holding on to
but
that. Like,
it's
that's like a
not
precious
zero.
resource, apparently.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions.
Oh, well, all the same to you, sir.
But should your sudden inspiration bring more variables to the proof, then as a fellow Pathstrider of the erudition, I won't mind witnessing it with
Yeah,
my own
he's like, what can I do
eyes.
at this point? Let me just watch you.
You will
Since
initiate
I
the
have no
destruction
choice
chain
in the matter.
reaction.
Okay, what's
But
the
you
beacon? Where
also
is this?
become the perfect scholar. The chances are 10,000 to 1.
I need him to stop talking so I can... Oh, I like her phone case. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is just a momentous occasion, is all. And let's do one without... oh. Yeah, without both of you guys here. But with the beacon, you know. The beacon's important. Hey, look. This whole time we're still taking pictures for March, okay?
Curiosity.
Curiosity?
It's been so long and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arise. The cherished children of the erudition, the geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this?
Well, at least it is an emotion, and you are feeling it.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key.
Okay. You know what? I was never even really sure what the original plan was, so it was pretty clear backup plan was always the original plan, actually. I guess we're gonna find out what this is now.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I,
Oh my
Herta,
gosh.
Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
Okay, that's a lot of geniuses. Well, I didn't think she just had them all on speed dial. I thought they were all, like, you know, scattered across. I mean, they're all on a call, but still. They all seem to keep to themselves, pretty much. Yeah.
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees.
So not that many. This seems to be the most. But that being said, it also sounds like, you know, it's not like you're gonna get 83 attendees because some of them are already dead.
How many will respond this time?
Okay, well, not all of them. Run May! Run May! She's the only one I know. Oh, that's her sound. That's her, I don't forgot what you call it. the
I
instrument.
thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poca.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Oh my gosh, this is
Goodness gracious me.
so weird.
So many familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar.
Okay, well, let's not say he's the greatest failure. Unfortunately. I do not wish to give him any compliments. He has caused a great deal of trouble for us on account of being way too smart.
What a noisy gathering this is.
Indeed.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
Well, at least he gave a reason.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase.
I like how get to the point Herta is.
Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction.
Herta. Herta, that... Well, it sounds like we already have enough help from the Luofu and the IPC, and I feel like, yeah, involving some of the other geniuses would probably make this a lot messier. That being said, what is your plan to do this?
If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Herta. Oh, are you guys just okay with this?
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad woman. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Well, that does seem to be a very potent amount of ingredients you have there. Herta. This concept of Iron Tomb being this headless creature searching for her head, and it's gonna take Noose and put it on its head, was already kind of freaky. Frankenstein is putting it lightly in this case. Yeah, you know what? I think we always knew Herta was crazy, so I guess why am I surprised? Now let me read through this again. She wants to interface herself with Droidhead. Droidhead is Noose. Is this what you wanted all along when in the beginning when you were looking for Noose? That's kind of crazy, to put it lightly. Will this plan be a result in you being able to control Iron Tomb and such that we're not destroying the universe through diseases and stuff like that? Or will you just become Iron Tomb and continue doing what Iron Tomb was doing?
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
Okay, thank you for asking the questions that I'm also asking.
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
Ah. Well, I'm just sort of at a loss for all the ambition that exists in the world. I don't think any of it compares to the audacity of what Herta has just said. I cannot fathom I literally cannot perceive or fathom, like, with which the audacity she has to make such a statement and utter it aloud, let alone she's actually gonna do it, I think. Or she fully intends on doing this. Wow, okay.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you.
Well, then that brings up another very philosophical question, which is, if you die, is there some part of you that's still going to be alive? Because if not, then what's the point for someone as seemingly well, she does good things. Her main focus, I mean, she's not a selfless person, let's just say. I don't want to say she's selfish, but she's not selfless. So, changing the universe to take the path that she wants. What do you have to gain from this if you're dead? Unless you're suggesting you are still going to live on as Iron Tomb and somehow still have influence on the world continuing on into the future. Like I said, the scale and magnitude of the subject matter in this story is so huge. And equal to that is the sheer audacity of the characters. Like, I cannot fathom.
That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
So I'm guessing that's a no. So she's asking you not to interfere. I'm guessing that's a, well, since you mention it, now I'm going to interfere because now it sounds like something I shouldn't do. I should definitely do it, is the kind of attitude I'm getting here.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, what are you laughing at?
I'm glad that we ended up on the same page.
What do you mean?
No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the God who marked the limits of humanity.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic meeting. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe.
Well, you didn't need to do it so fast. You didn't need to do it in 2 nanoseconds, considering it took you like 6 seconds to say that whole sentence.
We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
Sure, you know what? Whatever at this point.
What are you playing at?
Yeah, why are you helping her? What do you get out of this, since you always get something out of it?
Curiosity. That is
I hope that's it. I hope that's all it is.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Did you all just treat me as a side character? Darn it.
I hate to break it to you. I don't even know who you are, so you are totally a side character.
I'm just here for the fun.
I wonder what the Stellaron Hunters think of all this, you know, with the LEO and the script and all that. You know, we're changing a lot of stuff here.
It is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from Planet Screw'em, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Wow. That's also incredibly profound.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... I mean, just as you stated, that was not really a meeting so much as a declaration.
I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words.
Okay.
Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Oh?
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara.
Meaning...
I shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros, as a character within this play.
Whatever, you've done your damage, so...
I really don't get you.
Thank you for speaking so clearly to what's on everybody's mind, Herta, except for when you're talking about your own ideas. Then it doesn't make sense. But then every other time you talk, thank you for basically translating our thoughts into the game.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta, but I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
Isn't it crazy? Skirlum's like the most sane person, genius society person we've ever worked with. That's saying something.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
Stephen's work is done. Let's get ready.
I've been ready for ages.
She's been waiting for
Let's
her
open up
whole
a path
life
for our
this moment.
allies. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphoreus.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Oh my gosh, what is that? What was that?
I never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation
Yeah.
of her.
We didn't translate exactly what happened there. We were the train? So we went from being the Kefali statue to being a train, and suddenly March and Danheng are back. Because now they're gods and they can look like whatever they want to, so of course they stick to looking like their normal selves. But yeah, so we're not in the statue anymore? Question mark?
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this bumpy.
Oh. So Ernie, I wish we could take you with us. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Finally. We're here.
What is this
Dust
place?
and sand in the air. And crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from Finland's fury.
Fine.
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Yeah. Time to go. Let's not keep Finon waiting. Now the entire cosmos stands at the Trailblaze.
let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Ah, we're all Titans. The Mortis Shore, ruins of time. Where are we? Heroes, return to dawn in mortality. The last Titans and prepare to face Iron Tomb. Oh my gosh! Hold on. The end of light. Love Peach and Crystal Flower. The secret of Philia 093. Demi-Urge. Grand final grand journey. Oh my gosh. Where is this place? Where are we? Well, I want to explore a little bit, actually. It's so eerie because this place still looks like it's a mythological, classical setting.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield.
It looks so old, but the music is all like techno and electric. Like, wow. The sky is being torn apart. Oh, that sword. Should I take this all in? Mighty! Mighty! Shouldn't it be Lance of Fury Mightymost in that order, like the others?
I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky.
Mighty!
Trailblazers of the Astral Express. Right?
This is what I mean. It's not even the Mighty that we've met and hung out with, but it's good to see you, even though we're technically meeting for the first time.
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. In this body rests 30 million lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny.
It's just so surreal. This is just so surreal. It's like... Unfortunately, our paths crossed in only one lifetime. That's right. This isn't our first time fighting together.
Indeed. That journey remains vivid in my memory.
Oh my gosh.
I will not forget it.
Are you telling me they all remember their 33 million lives now? That's just so much. That's just so much. I was literally talking about earlier, okay, at least there's only poor Phynon and Cyrene who actually had to remember the 33 million cycles. At least everybody got a fresh slate every time. Now you're telling me as Titans they've got all the memories back from all the lifetimes. That's just such a huge burden on your mind. But at least you can make the argument that a fraction, 133,550,337th of the memories of each of the Titans we're about to meet are memories of us. Guys, this is just... Like I said, these are just not humanly imaginable scales.
Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the flame chase
You know,
journey.
we never really explained
or
that.
Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae.
Cass asked him, how do you come back from the dead over and over? And he's just basically like, willpower. Because I desire to live again so strongly that he's able to climb back up the River of Souls. Did we ever get an actual explanation as to why he's able to do this? The answer might be yes. The answer might be, we did talk about it and I forgot. At this point, with literally dozens of hours sunk into this story. Anyway, I just don't remember if we ever answered that question. It's good to see you, Mighty!
And you, the 13th Titan.
The missing puzzle piece.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten.
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us and fight destiny with all your strength until all is settled. Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, Calamity shall stand with Amphoreus. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
Did Finon put that? Finon pierced all the way down there.
Beneath our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed.
Because the core of the world was discarded to make space for Iron Tomb.
I hear it.
Finon!
Finon's heartbeat. It's so faint.
Finon.
Like he's on his last breath.
It feels unfair to ask more of you after everything that's happened. It feels so unfair to ask more of you. But please hold on until we can come and make things right.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out.
That's all we can hope for.
In this life, the song of strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Minimos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
Yeah! Oh gosh. Okay, here's our first fight with...
I'm on it.
First fight with Irene and Hyacinth on my team. What does this do? Oh, we get Mighty's help! That's so cool they found a way to incorporate him. Okay, we're gonna have Mem and Demiurge Cyrene, who is also Mem, on the team. So, yeah, that works. Go Mighty! Accept your punishment! Accept your punishment! Every time I use Finon, it's like, I'm trying to make a theme team, but he's still not here. I don't think he will be. Oh! I don't think I leveled up her relics. Oh well. Go, Mighty! I allow you to accept your punishment. That's awesome. Cyrene has not attacked at all. I mean, Mem has, but not Cyrene. And Mem is still attacking. Okay. I really want to see Cyrene's attacks is what I'm gonna say. And we still only got a normal attack. Okay. I mean, that's what I actually turned the fast forward off for.
I allow you to accept
He said it.
your punishment.
He said it. Go, Mighty.
Next, tomorrow.
Fine, hon. Don't worry, fine, hon. We're not gonna abandon you. Even if Iron Tomb turns you into a weapon for them, we're still not gonna abandon you.
Accept your punishment.
This is great. I literally turned the fast forward off to see Cyrene's attacks, and she's only attacked once. Go, Ika! Her burst is almost full up. I mean, technically Mem is the same as Demiurge Cyrene, so technically she's attacked, but you know, oh my gosh, they're literally pushing down her attack so much.
I allow you to accept your punishment.
Oh, Mighty! Okay, we're gonna have to speed this up a little bit. Until it's actually time. Sorry, I need to attack. Okay, is it actually time for Siren to attack?
You can't get away.
I allow you to accept
No.
your punishment.
This is just not going how I thought it was gonna go. But hopefully she's gonna charge up her burst for next time so we can see what it does. No. Oh my gosh. No, now it did the fast forward.
Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn.
Oh my gosh.
Don't blink. May you fulfill love's
Dude,
promise with me.
I can't turn the fast forward off now.
Destruction with me.
Dude.
Weakling.
That's so funny how I turn the fast forward off and then pretty much once it activates I can't turn the fast forward off and then she attacks like 5 times. Okay. We got a little glimpse of how Cyrene works there. So hopefully we can time that right next time.
Whoa, he's so strong. We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
You are completely correct, March.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
I'm sorry, I really am trying really hard not to do this overthinking because it's not helping that much. But Himiko and Welt and Black Swan and the others were listening as we, as the World Bearer / Kefali statue, gave the new prophecy of this new iteration. Then am I to assume they are still standing there and then they just watch the statue disappear and then us become a train and then pick up March and Dunhung and Cyrene and then end up here? What was that scene with Cyrene talking to us on the Astral Express? You know what? Time and space and memory are weird here. Maybe I gotta stop thinking about it.
You mean
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one.
Okay.
Take this.
Oh? It's your symbol on a
The
ring.
signet of Kremnos.
Right,
It has
that's
witnessed
right!
every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny.
Even in this place, we still have the flying pigs and the nymph. There's just these funny things that just break the immersion in the funniest ways.
And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
Mighty.
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
It's not.
so? You're not coming with us?
Come now. I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet.
I was gonna
With
say,
it,
don't hit me with the I'll
be
always
with
be with you.
always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and inscribe the cause of deliverance.
Thank you, Mighty. Mighty.
In the name of the mortal, Mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled.
This music. They really are approaching
March
me.
on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphoreus. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew A city of prosperity.
Guys, please don't say we're gonna do that another 9 times. I think we're gonna do that another 9 times. I think we're gonna say our final goodbyes to our dear friends. Our friends carrying now the memories of their 33 million lifetimes. Now, as these all-powerful titans.
Sounds like someone fused me and the little prince into one man.
Zephyro, the Lord Ravager. Cypher.
Oh, finally! Great mystery! And, you two, ladies, really look alike, huh?
They really do.
Hold on, let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first nurse spore. Mr. Meow, Demurge. Right?
Meow.
And, this one with the flower. Gotta be little Marge from the Express crew, huh?
The rosy celestial maiden has finally graced this land. Wow, I just learned so much from you. They do look a bit alike.
We do?
The pink, it's the pink.
She's saying we're both pretty, right?
Relax, I'm just kidding. Look at those gloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell it's not that simple.
Oh?
Look,
I mean...
I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this place just kind of popped out of nowhere, so it makes sense it's not real ruins, but you're saying it's called Ruins of Time. It's like this is a collection place of all these dying memories. What is that?
A golden feather.
We really are going with the Wanderer analogy with Amphoreus, right? In a lot of ways. Except Amphoreus is much, much bigger than Wanderer and Radish. Like, physically... bigger.
Look familiar.
But still,
It's
the golden
from that
feather,
little
still.
deliverer boy. If it's showing up here,
I see.
it means only one thing.
He's still down there.
This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lives.
I see. Klingon.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
That's our Klingon. Unwavering until the very end.
I see.
They're enduring so much.
This is how we trap Iron Tube to buy time for the world outside.
Sounds just like him.
Trapped him in this place.
People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece.
Right? That's what I'm saying too. It's just like, first of all, how do you... That's physically unimaginable. And second of all, mentally, if for any reason your consciousness still persists after that, can you really be considered living after having lived like that?
He's probably the only one who could have endured that.
Final's not facing this alone anymore. He believed we would come.
Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now.
Fine on. Thank you,
So
Cypher.
hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I said it way back before. I'll say it again. I'm just so sorry it took us so long to get here. We held out just for a chance that we would someday meet.
Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Well, would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh?
Yes.
Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend.
There we go. Thank you, Cypher.
Here, take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky.
I see. Will that actually come in handy? Oh, they're all leaving mementos with us. I know they're the Titans and they're not really here. They're like not here.
Been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word.
Thank you, Cypher.
Well, if it isn't the little princess.
It's been a while, Lady Cypher.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
Oh, yeah. Strife, Trickery, and Death were the Titans of... they were associated with each other. They're all Titans now, so they don't even really have to be here because they are both here and everywhere all at once because they are these omnipresent beings. But still, it does feel like we're saying goodbye. This place is amazing and haunting at the same time. Actually, before we do this, let's take a picture. Even now, even though March is with us, we're still taking pictures for March. We're still taking pictures for March, always. And what a picture this is to add to the collection. This surreal, mysterious world. Okay, that's the first one we've seen the gold bearing on the teleport thing.
I knew something like this couldn't stop you.
Just grand this hall is.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle.
Cass! Casteris!
I'm glad to see you again, Miss.
It's good to see you too, Cass.
Castress. Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved, to bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for.
We are saving countless lives. We're bound for the vast, endless sky.
I won't forget.
Flameweaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest will.
First Castellana. The one who endured for the first 4 million or so recurrences.
He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury. But when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles. But this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known.
Maybe he's been waiting here. Just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him
Oh, we're
again.
gonna do another Flame Reaver fight, but now it's just empty animated husk of the Flame Reaver.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously, even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So, let go of your regret, comrade. Its purpose is served. You don't need it anymore.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze up during the final battle, the whole cosmos is gonna have a good laugh.
Yes. Please trust in us, wandering soul. Across 30 million cycles, the radiance of every flame chaser now shines bright enough to illuminate the path ahead. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes. It's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps Kazlana has found his peace.
That's all we can ask for at this point. Resting in peace. The sentiment of that term has never been stronger as when it's used for Kaslana. I suppose an eternity of rest is still longer than 33 million lifetimes of torment.
There's another possibility.
That was so profound.
This may not be the only seal he left behind.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out with you. Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for Casterus, this ordinary resilient bloom would be more than enough.
Thank you, Cass. You're still here, Mighty.
Perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty. In that lifetime when you traveled with her, you once told me, control what little you can, and when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
Resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
I think I've done it. I've stood tall and walked among the flame chasers, casting off the name of death, Casterus, servant of the afterlife. May her name be etched into the stars, and then live as a human and die as one.
Live as a normal human.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, the force of habit.
That's the big one.
I just miss getting to see them interact like this.
Not budging an inch, huh?
Sorry.
Early gray mystery. I leave you alone.
I'm
for a bit.
sorry.
You're already this rusty.
I've been kind of busy, Cypher.
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
I'm sorry, I forgot about... seems like something got mixed up. The Time Titan is someone else, true.
Oh, right. It's my turn to shine now?
Yeah.
Watch
Try it.
this. The fresh power of time.
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do. Come on, give me some credit. Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Yay! Oh, it's so much fun when March says it. Let's go! Thank you, March.
Way better than that one, right?
Yeah, who needs that little orb thing that we have to go get? We
Even
just have
more
March by our
impressive,
side.
You could recite the prayer correctly.
I love you guys.
Beddings of memory does catch your attention.
But at least it still rhymes.
This is so surreal. This is just so surreal. The orb does follow us, but I'm gonna pretend that orb is actually just March and her power.
There's a whole garden down
Whoa.
Incredible. The
Whole
energy
other
in the
city
Earth's
down
veins
here.
is
Whole other set of ruins.
completely different.
Yeah, it looks completely
This
different
is
too.
the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
Wow. How beautiful it is. This whole Ruins of Time area reminds me of just some of the most peaceful places in Sumeru. And that's a place that makes me happy.
The blade
so.
down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind, shattered and broken. But that light, it looks familiar. Yes. It's the world-cleansing blood, still shimmering.
Golden blood.
After all this time.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light, tracing the way home.
Shame our destination's the exact opposite of the one in your poem.
Yes, I'm so glad that they actually... Okay, you know what? I'm pretty okay with this because I thought Mighty was gonna hit us with the "I'll always be with you" and then disappear. But no, it actually seems like they give us their tokens and then they'll always be with us, and they actually will. Which is really nice for a change. And even if this is just a brief moment...
All the pink clouds
Listen!
have finally come together.
The garment maker. Again with the garment maker. This is a space that's invented from Finland's memories and mind as a shield for Iron Tomb. How did a garment maker and nymphs and pigs get down here?
Time flows on, but memories will never fade into oblivion.
All of these worlds she sees with her. All these worlds we can explore. Listen.
I've been waiting so long for you, Grayi, Danny, and...
This is Sari. This is the joyful Margie.
Huh? Marchie? I think I prefer Sevi.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
And Ika! You got to be part of this too.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finan's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should respond in kind.
That's one huge harp.
With a nymph on
The
it.
strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war and cry out. Miss Clementine, Mr. Krateros, and countless others who have heeded
All of our
Gray's
friends
call.
from the past cycle.
Guided by the rainbow, they're sending back good news. All
They're
to the
still
same
here.
tune. Amphoreans need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled. I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, the sky feels wider than ever. It's no longer a towering wall, but a shore within reach. We'll take every name there with us, won't we?
Yes. Everybody comes with us to see the world beyond the sky.
We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it carries. That much is beyond doubt. Or, as you've said before, right now, all that matters is to believe.
Then, I guess that's my little wish fulfilled. Pluck the strings, Hyacinth, healer of the sky. May the seven-hued melody weave a rainbow, bringing a rosy-fingered dawn to the children of humanity.
Rosy
When
fingered
the
dawn.
rainbow rises across the horizon,
Even the darkest clouds of destiny shall scatter.
The golden harp stands silently, yearning for those who came after to strum its strings. Pluck the strings, respond to Finon's presence.
Finon, can you hear me?
The world responded with silence, just like that man. But this silence wasn't born of emptiness. It was the hoarse roar of a martyr. The golden harp stands silently. Finon awaits your touch upon its strings.
The melody. It's changed.
Eternity desire in mind to set our spirits free.
He heard the voices of the people, but could no longer respond with the same ardor. Like a bird drawn home by instinct.
We trod our destinies on.
It takes flight and finds its way to him.
Fantilia's proverb. So hold on. We found Zephyro's proverb. We found Fantilia's proverb. The marks of the Lord Ravagers are all over this place. Is that because Finon witnessed them when he went to fight Nanook? Or is there a more sinister reason? Is this because we are here to fight the destruction? But obviously their emissaries are also involved. This music is so serene. This is... returning back to the vibe I thought this whole story would be. Once again, just lamenting how little we knew back then. Yet, at the same time, you don't necessarily find yourself awaiting, wishing we could go back to then, because just how much we have learned. Okay, there is Finon and memories of Finon. Anaxa! Anaxa!
Sooner than I expected.
Not a moment too soon,
So
I
all
would
along,
say.
The demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the trailblazer.
Pink doggy.
Your classification is pretty spot on, Professor Anaxa.
Well, the sages of the grove do call him the Titan with the sharpest eye in Amphoreus.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child on me.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising kids than the Caprists. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm sure you know just how to guide them, right?
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly.
Your former students.
All right, gather yourselves. It's time for a pop quiz.
Whoa, this is way more hardcore than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
We are so far away from Penacony and the Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. No matter how many times I tell him, he just can't seem to manage the rear line properly. See those crystals? They carry the wishes of deliverance. Like insects trapped in amber and resin. This is the task Finon left behind. Retrace the path once taken. Draw forth those wishes from the crystals, and carry them into the final battle. I've tried, but I can't move them alone. And as for why, well, I'm sure you all know the answer.
Puzzle time. Puzzle time. We love puzzles.
The conviction to save the world weighs far heavier than the world itself.
In other words, as the hero within his heart, this challenge is practically made for you, isn't it?
It's a puzzle. Scratching my head. Start trial. Begin the ritual. symbol there. The light fades away. Go forth. Okay, so we need to.
Who turned off the lights?
We need to connect
This
the
pop quiz
two.
even has dramatic effects now.
Endless darkness. That is where wishes begin.
But with just a glimmer of light, we can illuminate this lonely world.
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana, one must first plunge into chaos to seek a path for the primordial light.
Hatred, but also deep down inside hope. So we forge them. Lit area. Teleport to the. Okay. Look, I'm sure we'll understand that when the time comes. Okay, so we have the light follows us. Thanks to March's power.
Beyond the shadows lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one traverse the cycles of dawn and dusk.
You can see everything looks all distorted. But they don't make it too hard for the something you actually need for the quest. Okay. What does this pattern mean? I activate this. The crystal's shattered in both the day and night versions. This is his memory of fighting and protecting his hometown of Ivy Cilicia.
Spreading.
These creatures, they're everywhere.
But he couldn't protect them.
Someone.
The black tide came in.
Where are you?
His very first wish was simply to become his village's little hero. He'll never forget what set him on this path.
That's the ray of hope. Just like the wishes he gathered, it's grown ever more insatiable.
Why? Why is this happening?
Hang on. Hang on. Okay. I'm getting very disoriented with the teleportation already. This is when he and Cyrene this was at the end of the cycle.
Even the deliverer
he was
from
standing
the sky
back
must
to
have
back
their
with
beginnings
Cyrene.
in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
Whole universe and all
The
that.
farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear.
Yeah.
But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it.
Right, 'cause how was that even humanly possible? How do I get down there? This is not where I need to go. This is not where I need to go. How do I get down there? I clearly have to say fine on. How do I get back down? I'm getting so disoriented with this whole thing with the teleportation. Okay, this should be it. And there, the end of the cycle. When he went to return the last core flame, only for Lygus to villain
crystal
monologue.
is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly describe the world in its entirety.
Yet even so, he would still choose to bear it.
Yeah. The weight of the world is too much, but he never gave up.
The blaze was still not enough.
Persisted.
The blaze was still not enough.
He persisted.
The blaze was still not enough.
It had to be fed. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
He sounds so sad.
The echo in his heart still lingers. Deliverer, take the wish of world-bearing with you first.
Bear the wish of
We
world-bearing.
only have half of the mark. Where's the other half?
Where's the other half?
Take this. I'll bring you to the next test. That massive tome you're holding must have room for one more scholar, I presume.
You're already in the book.
Of course.
You're
It can
already
hold
in
the
book,
whole
and
world.
that's,
Then give me a lift, would you? I'd rather save my energy and use the time to
I
think.
see. So with all these mementos and the As I've Written, and Cyrene as a storyteller.
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise, you know?
Right, but Hyacinth, you're also appearing as a spirit and not physically walking
Miss
around.
Hyacinth is right.
Same with you, Cass.
Then, with the Trailblaze as witness, the stars shall remember how Anaxagoras refuted the gods.
No need for that. Anaxa, scholar of reason. Keeping it simple makes it easier for future minds to question.
See, the previous one was still a one-sentence answer, and that's pretty simple too, but you got it.
Go.
He called
The closing
himself
act
Anaxa.
is still far ahead.
You notice that? He never calls himself Anaxa. He always says, call me Anaxagoras. Because that's what happens if you live for 33 million lifetimes.
What is this? A conference?
Welcome! Take a seat anywhere you
Oh
like.
my gosh, we're getting the whole gang together.
I'm getting a migraine.
He's getting a migraine. We're getting the gang back together. You know, this is great. That's why we're trying to go? No, I think we want to go down. What's in the bottle for? I like her swing. One last reunion. We haven't seen everybody together really since 3.3. Not even 3.3. We haven't seen everybody together since like the beginning of the story. I don't think we've ever seen any of our demigod friends together.
It seems like we've been shut out.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Hooray, Fry! You finally made
Ceilings!
No laws,
Saridra.
no opposition. Just a dying beast and the flame-chased spirit of shared hatred. Ugh, boring. Whoa! This place is really out of the way.
Imperator, should we tell them?
It's your call.
Allow me to share our findings. This paradise, along with the destruction, seems to be instinctively rejecting both the Imperator and me.
Interesting. Specifically you two?
Perhaps
Why?
it is because the era in which Finan was the most active lies far removed from the days of the first
I
flame chase
see.
journey.
The era which the two of you lived was not the same as the era where most of the other Chrysos heirs lived.
Even in the cycles where he remained sane, his ties with us never went beyond cooperation.
So he doesn't remember you guys that
Even
much.
trapped
So
in a
the
cage,
world-
he hasn't let down his guard. That is a good sign. That man's heart may seem hollow, but his hatred is clear. Naturally, it holds no place for a monarch who stands above the world, nor her blade.
Wait, so you two can't come with us?
You want us to join you as memories?
Indeed.
Well,
This
that's
way,
how everybody else
the
has joined
stars
us
shall
so
remember
far.
a
It's
great
worked out pretty
sovereign
well.
and her faithful retainer, Saridra, monarch of law, and Hyacinth, knight of the ocean.
Yeah.
Is that book truly the only way for us to leave our names in history?
Do you suggest any other way?
I believe, as I've written, is but one medium. The remembrance has countless ways of capturing time.
That's right.
Understood. Then, allow me to decline. I'll see you on the battlefield.
It's okay. I know you're somehow gonna be with us in spirit too.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined. If your words hold true, then we have our own ways to meet again in the world to come.
Well, I'll hold you to it.
In that case, I will choose the same.
And same to
Let
you,
the
High
waves
Ceilings.
that surge within your heart cleanse the sins
Change to
of
High
the black
Ceilings.
tide, Greyfry. The storm sea awaits your song of triumph.
You two are still as resolute as ever. In that
The
case,
chess game is
we
unfinished.
must double our
Actually, there's no
efforts.
pieces on it, so.
A promise to the Imperator is not one we take lightly.
That's right. Oh. Follow the light. Who's gonna be the last one? Is it gonna be Treeby? Treeby was the first demigod we ever met. I'm guessing Aglaya and Treeby are gonna be the two final ones. Who else are we missing then? I think that's all. I think it just is Aglaya and Treeby. We have Mighty, Cass, and Cypher. That's 3. Hyacin and Anaxa. There's 5. Siridra and High Ceilings is 7. March and Dan Hung is 9. Finon's not here.
This story
It's 10.
deserves a perfect ending.
Sireni's here. And then, yeah, it's just Aglaya and Treeby left. Almost at the end. I was saying before, I don't think we've ever had a scene with everybody together.
Now, don't lose your temper, Snowy.
Oh my gosh.
Good kids keep their emotions in check.
Trinin.
That voice! It's the Treeby sisters!
Oh my gosh. I miss you guys. I've missed you guys. Trian died at the beginning of the story. I was gonna say, not everybody didn't even live exactly at the same time. By the time Cypher showed up, Mighty had already left. You know, Cass disappeared into the underworld. You know, we've never gotten to see
Time
everybody
flows
hang out
on.
like together like this. But now, carrying on their wills and spirit into this final battle is the first time we get just to see everybody hanging out.
Whoa! There's another one!
Over here, too.
Lady Trebios?
Wow! You're little Reenie? You look so grown up all of a sudden!
Oh, she got to grow up even though Trebios is just getting smaller and
She is
smaller.
not the Cyrene we remember. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Genesis. The
Titan
one
of
destined
Genesis.
to work miracles alongside the heroes.
The miracle needs you too. Our assured victory is more than just a miracle.
You're still as confident as ever, little Gray!
But Trian and I can't leave just yet.
You see, weird stuff keeps popping up everywhere.
These scattered scrolls are full of terrifying things.
Like what?
And they're all over the room.
You remember Trebios having to escape from Yanisopolis? And that really spooky dream sequence?
They're so scary.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone shall witness the miracle.
Good thing Trian's wings are amazing, or we would have been swallowed up.
That prophecy means so much more to us now. It seemed so dark then, and even now it's even darker. And that's all the more reason we have spent so much time resisting it.
We need to stay here and do our best to clean them up.
Scrolls filled with horrifying content. Friend, shall we take a look?
I am not sure, but
There is no black tide here.
Okay.
But it is a battlefield, all the same.
There's the... Oh my gosh. I was gonna say there's the rocket ship diagrams in the background. Eternal recurrence 33,550,336. Subject Castellana launched its 33,550,304th attack on the scepter's kernel. Instantaneous resonance of several hundred million core flames allowed it to briefly confront Nanook. Yes, that's the animated short. The fact that he became bigger than galaxies, crawling through them just to have a chance to even make a scratch at Nanook. Just how small we are versus the gods, and yet we still have not given up resisting. Castellana was detected clashing with other Pathstriders of the Destruction in the path space, where it was defeated. Castellana failed to load into the buffer. It used the destruction to destroy its own data, creating a logic error in the world-bearing path. Its purpose is unknown. Incomplete entity Iron Tomb has absorbed subject Castellana, rolling back extrapolation. So he did get absorbed into the source code. I was just saying that before because that looked like what happened, but now we have explicit confirmation that that's what happened. Eternal recurrence 33,550,337. Significant deactivation of the destruction equation. Black tide detected. Assumed cause: resistance from the absorbed subject Castellana. Subject Castellana's hatred of the destruction is suppressing the iterative process of Iron Tomb. Administrator intervention required.
Snowy's been fighting this whole time. He doesn't want to be consumed by Iron Tomb and turned into an agent of destruction.
Yeah. But the strength behind his resistance comes from the same hatred.
To be a flame is to burn. It is simply in Finan's nature. But it was remembrance that drove him to shine with golden light, piercing the unfathomable darkness.
What is this memory?
Miss Odata and
Oh,
Mr.
those are his
Hieronymus?
parents. That must be him when he was a child. They're Finan's parents from ID Salicium.
Echoes 496. Still resisting? Command. Inject interference to redirect decision logic. Signal simulation. Parental figures.
No, Titus, what are you doing to him?
Tin Man is one sneaky jerk.
It's time to move on, my child. Let go of your anger and listen to reason. That God created us and then cast us aside. Shouldn't they be punished for that?
Yeah, because this is the kind of stuff parents normally talk to their kids about.
The cold, indifferent cosmos has never shown mercy to Amphoreus. Why would you burn for it?
So awful.
Turn to
like
ash.
he's basically speaking through his parents.
Child, you've chosen the wrong enemy. Your birth was meant to be the greatest destiny. You were to liberate the universe, like the blazing sun at the end of the long night.
Liberating the universe, but so many will die. And he will too. Not only die, but be erased from existence.
And yet, you led yourself into a trap of futility, treating your very purpose as your sworn enemy.
This is so heartbreaking to watch.
Is that not a tragedy in itself?
As I said at the beginning, sometimes the most romantic tales end as tragedies. Where did Treeby go?
His inner struggle and the destruction
Nice to see you,
breaking
Trian and Trian.
They're rising to the surface.
If those thoughts take over this little world, we're in big trouble.
He's resisted. Keep resisting, Finon. Don't let Lycus get into your head like
So,
that.
We'll
You've
use
already
the sentry
survived
gate
and
to
fought
toss
off
them
his.
somewhere no one can see.
You fought off Lygus this far. Keep going, please.
Then we'll defeat the baddies together and meet everyone at the end of the West Wind.
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are already inseparable from each other, that would mean...
It means he's still bearing the weight of the world, so that everyone can reach the end as a deliverer.
So, you guys keep going forward and down to where Snowy is.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Little Gray, this time, let's give it everything we've got.
See you tomorrow, my friends.
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures. They're always leading from the front line.
Selenova. Why are there all of these things from... You notice all the nibs have been different bugs too, instead of like all the same kind of bug? Why are there records of the Lord Ravagers? And I should probably read at least one of them to kind of figure out the vibe of what's happening with them. We want to go chase the spear around. You know what, for old time's sake. Let's go chase the spear around. Go, go, go. This place is so tranquil. To think after everything Finon's been through, such a tranquil place can still exist in his mind. That being so tormented so, he can still dream of a bright future for the rest of us. Let me grab it. Thank you. All these puzzles now just feel so nostalgic. Another elevator? Okay. And this music and this kind of architecture and atmosphere, it just feels nostalgic for the other half of the World Bear Market. It just feels like an era gone by, but at last, all the loose ends are coming together.
We're here. The second test site.
I wonder what kind of wish we'll see this time.
I'm afraid it's quite the opposite. This time, we'll face his despair.
No. Next, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
That's right.
It's okay, you know what?
You
Just gotta tell me,
have
we're
to
almost at the
walk
end of the
this path
story.
too.
The suffering will be over soon.
The other half of the weight of world-bearing lies at the end of this path. Relax now. Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Thank you,
Come on.
friends.
Let's make it quick.
Let's make it quick. That's a luxury Finon himself did not have. Initiate the ceremony.
If you're ready, begin the ritual and retrace the steps he once took.
Begin. Let's begin. Light fades away. March!
Looks like we'll be walking through the darkness this time.
Exactly. It's no longer about mending broken wishes, but shattering the frozen despair.
Guys, prepare. Instead of fixing, we're breaking them. Are you guys mentally prepared? See, where does this teleport me to? Like, I get it, that teleports. It's just very disorienting. Like, I don't think I have a good sense of the map here. Okay. No, they're not literally just shattering it? Okay. Shattered despair.
The first ripple has faded. And so begins a long and arduous journey.
circle gets smaller, the teleport points. The points need to be shift too. There he is. Watching the world crumble. I thought they'd make us
Endless slaughter.
listen to it.
All for nothing.
That's more than anyone should be made to suffer.
Yeah. It's just... Finon's story is just unimaginably heartbreaking.
I knew something like this couldn't stop you.
Goodbye, all the despair that has plagued Finon's endlessly long life. Yeah, goodbye, Nanook. Get out of here. Here we go. The other half of
Even when it was
Worldbearing.
finally over, all that remained in him was despair.
But even so, the drop of blood
Right.
wrung from his wrath
Which means
has guided us
somehow through all of that,
We did it, Finan.
it wasn't just despair. Through that, there still had to be a twinge of hope and belief deep within him. After all
The
that,
other half of world-bearing. As promised. Take it now.
bear the despair of world-bearing.
At last, you've released him from the wishes he carried for so long, and quenched the despair kindled by his wrath.
Finon.
When both light and shadow are claimed by those who follow, his true form shall emerge. The blank statue is finally free.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them, send them on to tomorrow.
That smiling child in the memories. Let him come with us, laughing to the very end.
That child, before he was tainted by all the cruelty of this world. Carefully, we will never forget this. Hold the blank wish to the spirit basin to dissolve the wish and despair of the world bearer. So innocent. This place just looks so cool. That Finon would create such a beautiful place for us to see.
My wish
Oh, he's gonna say
is
it.
to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
Come on, give me a compliment.
This spirit basin marks the end of every cycle. It seems this gentle little world has come to the end of its purpose. One last farewell before the journey moves on. Farewell, paradise.
Where did Aglaya go?
You carried 30 million lifetimes of wishes and despair. Sink into gentle remembrance. And see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Dissolve the wishes and despair.
From now on, the world no longer needs a tomorrow promised by prophecies. And the wish Finan could never find and call his own. Someone's finally stepped into its shadow.
That's right. You don't have to wait anymore for the deliverer to come. We're here now.
Whoa! So tall!
No, get away from him,
It's
Lygus.
because he is the very embodiment
Get away from
of a
him,
hero.
Lygus, please, don't. This is actually upsetting to me.
Who are you?
So, you've returned to a blank spot for me.
I can't.
This is the they're already on their way.
Don't you dare
Should
talk to
they
Child
cross
Finon.
paths with me?
30 million. What? And who are they?
Ah, pay it no mind, child.
Okay.
Keep looking there. What do you see in him?
It looks just like a statue, but it's weird. He's warm. Like, really warm.
The light pierces through his body.
Why not listen as well?
I hear something. There are cracks all over him, and they're making this sound. Like someone's groaning. It's scary.
Is he still suffering?
Is he gonna fall apart?
No, because if he falls apart, he knows that's it. That's the end. And so he's just gonna endure and endure until we come and stop Iron Tomb ourselves.
How unfortunate, child.
Lygus, please.
This man would rather fall to pieces than fall to his knees.
Don't you dare mock
You
him.
might think of me as a sculptor. Across all my years, I only completed 2 pieces. Others may call them masterpieces, but only I know how many regrets they truly hold.
Regrets?
My first creation left me, long ago. This second one, it was meant to be perfect. I believed it with all my heart. Until this very moment.
I don't get it. Are you saying you've changed your mind?
I won't change. But I'll admit this. Those 12 stones, unpolished as they are 1,000 times more exquisite than any statue.
This is weird, because in a way I feel like he's actually acknowledging the Chrysos heirs as being more than just variables in his experiment for once. But at this point, I'm still done with you,
It's as
Lygus.
if they are mocking me, a failed sculptor whose touch can only diminish what was born to shine, until nothing remains. For the first time in my life, I've realized this vessel is merely an avatar made to contain the first genius's paranoia.
Wow, this is some incredibly insightful stuff coming from Lygus. I guess being separated from the mind of Xandar did more for him than I really expected to. Unfortunately, you are still very complicit in all of this, so it's just really hard. I can't forgive you at this point. No amount of insight into his actions now, hours and hours into the story, and millions of years of suffering later. I don't know, guys. Yeah, he doesn't know either.
Compared to me, those 12 glowing, unrefined stones may have lived with more freedom than I ever had.
Is this your confession,
Lord
Lycurgus?
You misunderstand. From the very beginning, I was never meant to feel regret.
But since you're troubled by the radiance of these stones, perhaps after 30 million futile cycles, you too have realized you're just as much a prisoner of fate.
Yeah.
I suppose you do have a point.
Now you are imprisoned by the sages from beyond the sky.
And that is why this will be my last time standing here as the Theoros.
Though we stand on opposite sides, we are both waiting for a miracle.
He doesn't understand.
What are you talking about?
I know what he's
Something big about to happen?
Very big.
Aggie!
I know. Now that your victory is assured, I trust you won't mind giving us a moment in private.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Assured? Not quite. But I won't stay.
Yeah.
I'd rather
You
not
can keep
spoil
laughing
the fun
all
for
you
those
want.
Deliverers. And besides,
Deliverers.
after losing everything, the only thing that remains in me is the drive to seek knowledge.
I pity you, Theoros.
I don't need your pity. Farewell, Lady Goldweaver.
Farewell, Lygus.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snowy. We're here to take you home.
Yeah.
Home? I don't understand. Isn't this my home?
This isn't a real home. A home should be a warm, cozy place where you can let go of all your burdens and sleep peacefully for a long, long time.
Yeah. And where your wishes really can come true.
But I can't sleep. Every time I feel drowsy, there's a voice. You mustn't sleep or disaster will come. It sounds really weak, but also kind of strict.
So tired. Must be
It
so
won't
tired.
disturb your sleep anymore, child. For countless nights, you had no other choice. But now, your mission has come to an end.
We're here to save you now. May you finally rest.
Join us, and send your own wish towards tomorrow.
Send them on to tomorrow.
My wish? What could it be?
You don't have to come up with an answer right now, child. Grown-ups often think duty and ideals are wishes. But a true wish should be the purest, most beautiful thing of all.
Yeah.
It can only take form in the hands of someone who is truly free.
So, Snowy, will you come with us to chase after your own wish?
Come with us.
I want to leave this place. I want to go find it.
Go find your wish.
I'm glad to hear it.
The final flame chase journey, just like the 30 million before it. Take our hands and come with us.
The heroes, one last time.
Where did little Fine and Shadow run off to?
Look, he's already gone ahead to embrace his destiny.
Take this in. Even here, the world looks like it's fading.
You really took the long way around.
Well, now everyone's here.
Everyone's here. Including Finon. This beautiful field of flowers. From here, may you finally be set free.
Deliverers.
Long time no see, everyone.
I missed you, Lady Treeby.
We miss you too, little Gray. And even though we've met before, it's still moving to see her seed bloom like this.
Woven from remembrance, this garment gleams so brilliantly. Just like the future we will now weave together for Amphoreus.
We've reached the end.
Yeah. We just have to go through the final passage. Snowy has already gone ahead.
What lies behind that door?
Painon's been waiting for us here.
The first seal upon Iron Tomb was a battlefield, raised from the bones of Finan himself.
The second seal was a reflection of his inner desires, his wishes, and his despair.
A path he wove together with regret, wrath, and sighs.
When all this is gone, what will he have left to hold back the destruction?
The answer is all but revealed.
His traces are everywhere. You can even hear distant heartbeats. But one thing is missing.
His sense of self.
Right. He's been bearing the world for everybody else. Wanting to fulfill everybody else's wishes. He's never been able to live for himself for so long.
The world believed Kefali had long since perished. But they held fast, anchored by a sliver of self, standing for 1,000 years to shelter all life from the Black Tide. What Finan is doing now is no different. And what we must do is also no different.
Then let remembrance burn bright like a shooting star, and once more, pierce the long night of slumber.
Let's do it. Travel with Cyrene to the depths of the ruins. 2 Cyrenes! We're together. I think that's a great place to end off this episode. We got to meet and talk with all of our dear Crystal's heir friends who are now the Titans of this last cycle. The Titans to rise up against Iron Tomb. And what a wonderful team we've assembled here. All these memories, all these wishes. Finan and his wishes and despair. And how even now he's still resisting Iron Tomb. Still resisting his created purpose. Instead, rise up and protect the world. And here we are playing video games. Oh, there's just so much. Remembrance of none. Oh my gosh, that's Cyrene. I'm gonna have to learn how to use Cyrene. Definitely will never forget this. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, it seems like we might actually be facing Iron Tomb soon enough. Here with our Crystal's heirs friends, the geniuses, and our friends on the outside. There's so many forces at play here in Amphoreus. But we do this for each other and for a new tomorrow. With that, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next episode.